But it's interesting because you brought up, a phrase that's kind of I spend a lot of time on, which is the financial warfare. And they're trying to bankrupt America and the debt. And I dig way too much into that. And the former Bank of China boss, this story coming out of China, he's one of the biggest presidents of one of the four biggest financial institutions. And it's just fascinating. You can't get a lot of real information about what's going on, but he's been charged with corruption. But what does the NFSC know about what's going on there? Because this just seems kind of bizarre.
Absolutely. Remember, last Monday, we just talked about the former president of China Commercial Bank, was being charged and was being arrested and publicly announced to be expelled from the Chinese Communist Party. And only 7 days after that former Bank of China's president and boss, Liu Liange, was resigned from, his position and now arrested and charged by the CCP. Now
That's
we
crazy.
saw 2 bank officials going to jail, and they were sent, directly by the Chinese Communist Party. One of the biggest issues is here that the NFSC has been whistleblowing about the potential financial, tsunami and the breakdowns caused by the Chinese Communist Party's lying and of their, bank proofs of their banknotes and all of their, bad mutual guarantees that took place in the past decades. And in 2017, when Mao gave his first national, press release in Washington, D.C., he actually demonstrated a classified document showing that, a group of CCP special agents were sent by the Chinese Communist Party to the United States and their, special agent bases, including, the consulates, the embassies, and one of the branches is the New York branch of the Bank of China. So seeing that the Bank of China are actually serving as spy bases for the Chinese Communist Party, and we have been talking about that since 2017. All these banks, they worked for the Chinese Communist Party, and Chinese banks have already set up various kinds of withdrawal limits to prevent people from withdrawing a large amount of money out of the bank. So thinking about how bad it is, and we even saw local news to see that, when pregnant women or even children went to the bank and tried to withdraw their deposits, they were being beaten by the police. They were being silenced, and they weren't able to open up their bank accounts and retrieve the money. So this is all we saw today, with the Chinese Communist Party. It is inevitable to see a financial crisis to be taking place for China.